Creating a Performance Dashboard Survey. The Performance Dashboard Survey is used to collect baseline and additional data points for active measure sets identified within the survey. Before a Performance Dashboard Survey can be created, a Performance Dashboard must be established and built out with measure set and target data. The Performance Dashboard Survey serves as a data collection tool to streamline the way in which businesses and/or collaboratives provide data that informs the Performance Dashboard on progress for the key employer pain points. Using an automated process, the Performance Dashboard Survey will resend applicable measure sets based on the frequency identified. Host organizations and collaborative administrators will receive notifications 7 days prior to survey sending. Creating a Performance Dashboard Survey is a Strategy 5 web tool feature. Host organization and collaborative administrators have the ability to create Performance Dashboard Surveys. To create a Performance Dashboard Survey, you will access your survey listing by selecting Manage, then Create and Manage Surveys. Next, you will select the New Survey button. In the modal window, you will select the Performance Dashboard Survey as a survey type and identify the collaborative you want the survey to be added to. Host organizations will be able to see all collaboratives they manage. Collaborative administrators will only be able to select from the collaboratives they have been associated to. Next, click the Create Survey button to begin setting up your Performance Dashboard Survey. You will then be prompted to give your survey a name. Additionally, you can choose to identify a different name and email address you would like the survey invitation to come from when they are sent out. The emailing system the web tool uses will redirect any replies it receives back to the identified email. Enter in the survey name and optionally update a name and email you would like the invite to appear from. Then click Save and Continue. You will now identify which performance dashboard you would like to create the survey for. Click the plus sign next to the performance dashboard you would like to use in this survey. Then click Save and Continue. A list of measure sets associated with the performance dashboard you selected will be pulled in. Use the plus sign icon to identify which measure sets you would like to include in this survey. You will only be able to select for measure sets that have target data associated. If you do not see an item you would like to include, go back to your performance dashboard and enter the target data. After adding all measure sets you would like to include on the survey, click Save and Continue. You will now be directed to the Survey Settings page. Before publishing your survey, you will use the Preview Survey button to review your survey. Ensure everything looks correct. Once you are ready to start inviting users to complete the survey, you will identify the date you would like the survey to be made available. If you already have Performance Dashboard Survey set up, you can use the Start Date of Next Scheduled Performance Collector Survey button to tie together your surveys. This will allow your business administrators or collaborative administrators to only get one Performance Dashboard Survey instead of multiple. Input the date you would like to make the survey available. Next, you will identify the duration for how long the survey will stay open. Each time the survey resends to collect additional data points, it will use the survey duration field to identify how long to keep the survey open. Enter in the number of days you would like the survey to stay open. Then click Publish Survey. Once your survey has been published, you can begin inviting users to complete the survey. To start inviting users, select the Invite Users tab. The invitation process for the Performance Dashboard Survey is slightly different than the invite process for the rest of the surveys. Starting with Step 1, Auto-Generated Email, you will use the checkboxes to select the individuals you would like to send the survey to. For measure sets associated with businesses, each business will have its own section that will allow you to identify which business administrator users you would like to invite to provide data for each measure set listed. Use the checkbox to select the business administrators you would like to invite for any business-related measure sets. For measure sets associated with talent providers or those that were not set up with any data source identified, you will be able to select from a list of collaborative administrators or business administrators you would like to invite to provide data for each of the measure sets listed. Each measure set will be broken out by talent provider or category. You will be able to invite a user to provide data for each measure set listed. Use the checkbox to select the users you would like to invite for any aggregate or talent provider measure sets. After you have identified a user to invite for each measure set listed, select Invite Selected. Preview the invite and add any additional information as needed. Then click Invite. The head icons that show next to the user's name indicates that the user has a TPM account created. Users who do not have TPM accounts created can only be invited through Step 1, Auto-Generated Email. Step 2, Manually Send Emails, can be used after completing Step 1 with any TPM users who have their accounts created, represented by the head icon. You can copy the link provided and manually send it to the users. This option is great to use if your users do not have access to the automated email invitation they received. In addition to the email notification, users invited to take the survey will also receive a notification on their TPM Web Tool homepage alerting them to complete the survey and giving them access to do so. You have now successfully set up your Performance Dashboard survey. Next, learn how to complete a Performance Dashboard survey.